news, Nigerians, my people. This news is coming out hot, hot, and I'm giving it to you guys the way it is. You see, this our federal government, eh? They use us, they play. And most times they come out blasting each other on social media. In that process, they're also revealing their dark, dark, dirty, dirty secrets to Nigerians. And we just dey one corner. They look them, they observe them. We need to hear this one. Oh. You know the people who nurtured Boko Haram. Federal government fires back at Atiku. Let's quickly hit the news to get full details. But if you're joining us for the first time, kindly subscribe. And please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. To our existing subscribers, we say thank you for the support. May God bless you all. The Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Muhammad, has said the People's Democratic Party (PDP) groomed Boko Haram into the monster it became at the time President Muhammad Buhari assumed office in 2015. Muhammad stated this in response to a comment credited to the PDP presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar. Atiku had said the federal government's failure to defeat the insurgent group puzzles him. Reacting at the 11th edition of the scorecard series of Buhari's administration on Tuesday, Mohammed said Atiku should ask PDP why it allowed Boko Haram insurgents to bomb the United Nations complex and police headquarters in Abuja. For 6 years until 2015, when our administration assumed office and inherited Boko Haram, the PDP more or less nurtured the insurgents to the monster they later became. Alhaji Atiku, who was then residing in Abuja before porting to his new abode in Dubai, should ask his party, the PDP, while it allowed Boko Haram to bomb the police headquarters, the UN complex, a shopping mall, and motor parks in Abuja with so much ease, Mohammed said. My wonderful people, look at what is happening. Mohammed is, accusing Atiku, saying that he knows those who nurtured Boko Haram. And Nigerians are, yet to ask. Because we know those who created Boko Haram. It is no other person than the federal government themselves. They are the ones that created this Boko Haram we are hearing about today. You all remembered when the kidnap of the Chibok girls during Goodluck Jonathan's reign. And Boko Haram, to my own understanding, was created to disrupt Goodluck Jonathan's government. That was when Buhari told Jonathan that an attack on Boko Haram is an attack on the Northerners. So the federal government is the father of Boko Haram and the sponsors of Boko Haram. So you see that the federal government are just, playing dirty tricks with us. That is why you will never see them talking about how to curb the issues of Boko Haram, because they are the ones who are sponsoring these terrorists. You will never see them saying, okay, they captured this Boko Haram, they have been put in prison or anything. Even the little ones we see that they have been captured and this, that. Tomorrow you hear that they have released them, that they are now repentant Boko Harams. All these games are just, being played by our own federal government. Now, Lai Muhammad is, saying that Atiku knows the people who nurtured Boko Haram into the monster it is. That Boko Haram had been in existence before President Muhammad Buhari assumed office in 2015. And before President Muhammad Buhari assumed office in 2015, Buhari had promised Nigerians that he's going to, handle the issue of Boko Haram. Yet, the issue of Boko Haram, the crisis have been growing and growing and growing on ever since then. And it's even getting, worse as the day goes by. It's getting so bad. That is why you see when Atiku is coming in, he will say he's going to curb the issues of Boko Haram. He's going to bring solution to the issues of Boko Haram. That was what Buhari said. Now, most presidential candidates for the 2023 elections, they are now using it as something for their manifesto, saying that they are going to, see to the issues of Boko Haram. Meanwhile, them themselves are the main sponsors of this Boko Haram. I'm telling you, the federal government, they are the main sponsors of Boko Haram. That is why, the issue of Boko Haram in Nigeria is something that is only God that can help this country. Atiku had said the federal government's failure to defeat the insurgent group puzzles him. This is what Atiku is saying. However, Nigerians have reacted to this. Your president said a fight against Boko Haram is a fight against northern Nigeria. So he is the Boko Haram sponsorer. You see how these criminals have been using terrorists for their selfish interests. Nigerian government officers are actually the sponsors of Boko Haram. See what is playing here now? Atiku and Shetima use those low-lifers to bully Goodluck Jonathan out of office. God is on his throne, Sha. I don't know who I will vote for, even when the election is near. But I certainly know who I may not vote for because he has promised everything. And I'm afraid he may sell Nigeria to China and the Chinese may decide to change my name to Chin Chon Chon. That is my fear. I see the hand of God in this whole scenario. The federal government, Atiku, Tinubu, are all complete in these problems. They are beginning to confess. Soon they will tell us everything. This Muhammad of a man is just a big fool. Then APC used Boko Haram to do campaign, promising to crush them. What happened is becoming worse. APC now use them to do business. This has been widely reported that some key elements in Nigeria trained Boko Haram people inside Sambisa forest to destabilize Jonathan government. If he had refused to quit Hausa Rock, Nigerians should be the ones asking Oga Lai Muhammad as information minister to tell us who brought Boko Haram into Nigeria to be trained. I can sense Shetima's name appearing soon as a suspect over this argument about the Boko Haram insurgency and who should take the blame for its emergence and sustenance in the likely event that the exchange as between federal government and Atiku on this matter. My wonderful people, these are reactions from Nigerians.